Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Five glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Alert! What's that?
Allen comes out throwing. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He finds Kincaid. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
To throw again, it's Allen. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow. What's that?
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Escapes the pocket. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow. My side.
It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Right back to Pacheco. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They got 2 on the run. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie it up as he nails his 1st try of the season. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Allen on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Alert!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the 1st. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Yellow.
This is Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Yellow.
Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 42 yards on that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10 now. That one's caught along the left sideline. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. He gets loose down the right side. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Again, Allen to the air. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Allen going to throw again. And in, touchdown Buffalo. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Pass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. On return, here comes Davis.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Allen now on first down. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Second down. Here's Allen again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So they're left facing third and long. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They're going to throw it on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This 42 yards from the right hash.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
I don't need to. Come back.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second and 8. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Collects this at the 35. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. This certainly is going to help field position. 26 on the run back. And they're going to take over possession. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Again, it's Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Flush down out to his left. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Alert, alert, alert! Okay. 5 wide.
Allen. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Joshua Williams has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action, Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Back to the air, Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
43,
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
15. Attack! Yellow. Select! Right side.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Yellow.
At the 13-yard line.
Right side.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Yellow.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Attack!
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Right side.
Pacheco. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Fall down these two. Right side.
He keeps it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The the Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. But that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Hardy on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And in great shape after that return, he's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 37-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. To throw again, it's Allen. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
To the air again, Allen. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. blitz coming here. Allen gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Pass 85, pass 85.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Return.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Trying for the deep ball. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Searches from the pocket. Now he's forced out. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow. 15. Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Allen looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock Barton, the touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They run with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Hey, 43. 43. 43.
Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Look at it.
Here's Mahomes now. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Running is Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Hey, 57, 57 colors. Look at it.
They'll run now with Pacheco. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Hey, 43. What's that?
Running left with Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
I don't need to. I don't need to. Hey, Ripley. Hero 15.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown! He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Hardy on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Second and 10 now. He beams one deep right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Chased out to his right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. Give him 30 on that play. And that's good for a Bills. Allen gonna throw again. Cut near the goal line. And he pushes all the way to the goal line, but gonna be out at the 1. Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he sails that one over the end zone.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Alert, alert, alert!
Again, Allen to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third and goal for Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Five wide.
Allen looking to throw this. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow!
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's Pacheco again. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to Pacheco here on second. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Yellow.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
35. Chiefs 21.
They've got first down from the 31.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Yellow.
Another Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Right back to Pacheco. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
I don't need to. I don't need to.
3.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Harrison Butker at kickoff for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Pass complete to Cook. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, here's Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Buffalo.
To Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 28. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They've got a man in motion. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. No one around, he's got space. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs 28. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, 15. Right side.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yellow.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 29. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He fires one deep down them, and they pick him off again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
56.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
All 52. Hey, tight. Alert! Regular. What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they're no doubt happy to get their season off on the right track and claim the first victory of this new campaign.